Hello. So today I'm going to explain problem 3 from the algorithm sample exam. So for this problem asks us to look at a section of code and find the running times for this function, which is meant to find the max value in any list of integers that you would pass this function. And so we're meant to look at each line of code and explain the running time. So the first line of code, max equals a sub I. The running time for that would be 1, and its constant would be C1. The reason for that is it's only run once during the whole program. It's just assigning a value to a variable, so whenever you run the function, it's just going to be run once. But for this for loop here, it starts with for I equals 2n. So it's going to go through this for loop n times, because it needs to check, or sorry, for I equals 2n, from 2 to n. So it needs to check from 2 to n times in order to, and once it reaches the nth time, it will break out of the for loop. So that's why the running time is n for that, because it needs to, like I said, run n times before it can break out of the for loop. And its constant for that would be C2. So for the next line, if max is greater than a, this would be the running time n minus 1. Same for max equals a sub I at the right under that. It's still in the for loop, even though it's the same line as the first one. But these two lines inside of the for loop would be run n minus 1 times, not n times, because once the for loop reaches the nth time, it will break out of the loop. It checks the condition and then breaks out before it executing the body of the loop, right? So on the last iteration of the loop, on the nth time, it's only going to check the condition, and then it's not going to run whatever's under it. So it's going to run one less time than n number of integers, right, in the list. And so for the very last line, after all the for loop is completely done, it's return max, which would again be running time 1 because it's only run once in the entire function. And C5 would be its constant. So for the worst running time, it would be C1 times 1 would be the first number, plus C2. Basically, it's just the running time